Hello everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to our My Player journey here in EAFC 25. This is episode 2. Hopefully you all enjoyed episode 1. That video hasn't yet gone live as I'm recording this one, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you all for your support. I appreciate you all. And the aim for this video will also be 1,000 likes. So if we could get that, that would be amazing. If you are new around here, like what you see, subscribe, activate the notification bell as well, so you don't miss any of the future videos on the channel. I hope I find you all doing very well and having an awesome day. If you missed the previous video, that first episode, go check it out. We made our young boys debut, and let's just say, we've taken to professional football like a duck to water. It'll also help in explaining how we are 75 overall, with 75 defending, 75 passing, 75 shooting, 75 dribbling as a striker. Straight into the matches today, and first up for us is an away trip to Lausanne Sport. 5 goals in our opening 3 games, quite the return already for us. That's a lovely ball through here to start proceedings, and Diabate inside 7 minutes. Lausanne Sport, what a ball that was. I apologise if I'm not saying their name correctly. I did say that it might happen in the previous video. So, yeah. Or is it Lausanne Sport? I don't know. It's spelled Lausane. Regardless, that is not the start that young boys would have been hoping for. Especially with the first chance of the game going in. Ugrinich to Newerton. Newerton looking forwards, cut out. But we have still got it, and we've not been in this position so far this season in the opening 3 matches where we've been a goal to 0 down, or even behind for that matter. So this is new to us for the moment, and at half-time, or approaching half-time, it looks like, unless we can get a chance in the next couple of minutes, we are going to go in 1-0 down, as here is Amiri. Can find it out wide towards Collie. Collie forward to myself. We're allowed to turn as well. Play the ball out here towards this left-hand side. And the ball goes forward again. And now Newerton, as we're peeling off and going centrally. Newerton's cross. It's away, but it's there for Amiri to win it. And Amiri's gone for the acrobatic. And oh my goodness, it was nearly outstanding. Half-time whistle goes. If that goes in, though, that's a goal of the season. Here is Ugrinich. And now the ball out to Abdu. Abdu forwards, but I'm not in a position to receive that. I mean, I've been a bit wasteful on the ball here. In this one, I'm trying to get back to put a little bit of pressure on. Diabate's ball, Oku's efforts, not far wide. But with half an hour to play, we're seeing nothing from young boys to suggest a way back into this game. Elliot on for Collie, we'll see if that changes things a little bit. Ultimately though, we need much more from us. And Mary's tried an over the top ball which hasn't worked, advantage played, and we've got away with possession here. Now looking for Elliot, who made the run a little bit too late for my liking. That was the run, he had to make it. We did actually pass him the ball, but at that point, the defenders kind of got back into shape. He tried to feed the ball straight back to me. It was cut out. And that's that lack of cutting edge here so far we've seen from us. That's brilliant, though, from Oku. And that is not a lack of cutting edge finishing. And Lausanne Sport are heading to a 2-0 victory. And it is quite the goal as well from Oku. The touch that he takes here, first touch there. That little one just to get him in behind. And then the finish, there is a touch off our goalkeeper. Can't push it out, though. You've got to say as well, they deserve this 2-0 victory. Young boys haven't been at the races today. And if you're not at your best, teams will punish you. And that's exactly what's happened to us. I'm saying it as if they haven't had many chances. They have had. They've had 6-7 shots, I think, in the game. Definitely been the more proactive of the two sides. And I just had no time at all. As soon as I controlled it, bang, tackle came in. Because even with our substitution, there is only 30 seconds left to play and a free kick for the home side, which we've dealt with, but we've then lost it. And any moment now, the referee will bring a close to the game. Well, actually, there seems to be one more chance for them to have a final opportunity at goal, maybe, as Custodio turns inside and Marzino will save. We're into the 94th minute of the game here, and there is the full-time whistle. Bit of a wake-up call for us, you could say. 2-0 defeat, and having really nothing to show in the way of a chance. Some good news is that we are well on our way to making sure that our Maverick points are 65% of our personality. And if it is 65% for a Playstyle Plus, it means we'll probably get it in this series this time. We didn't manage it last season, or last year rather. Match day 2 is upon us as we welcome Lugano to our place. Newerton. has now got support from Benito. Benito trying to play it through down the line. I didn't ask him to. That was kind of the run I was making. So maybe that's what he thought. The one thing I will say that I've seen from the first few games I've played is that it does feel as though the AI do make quite a few unforced errors, and on both sides. I don't know if that's just a thing or if it's just because, you know, that's how it's been at the start. As we turn and fire home, and largely from nowhere, we've got an opening goal. What I was meaning was if it's just because the game is literally out. If we see a patch maybe to address that. But that is some finish. Barely had much time at all. One touch, spin, right foot, finish. One shot in the entirety of the first half, and it was the goal that we fired home from 2 touches. And we have to see if there's going to be any kind of response from Lugano, who's seen so much of the ball in this game, but they're just not really using it effectively. This is better from them, as now there is a chance for a strike, and it's not far wide. That is a lot better from them. Bislimi to Botani. Lugano are, at this moment in time, looking the more likely. And that is right on cue. The ball smashed into the top corner. 1 apiece. Final 20 minutes. And still just the single shot for Young Boys, which was in that first half. We haven't seen us, and we didn't really see us in the matchday one either, create all too much. Bit of a struggle here, which, as that... Are you joking? Penalty kick given. The players are absolutely livid. Emery here is literally having to play blocker to make sure the referee does not show a card for dissent. But Lugano have got a spot kick, and I can't decide whether or not it should have been given, or I'm absolutely fuming. It has been given though, and from the spots, they have a chance to take the lead, which is smashed in, and with 15 minutes to go, Young Boys are staring down the barrel of back-to-back defeats. Ugrinic, Lauper, we've got 2 additional minutes. Ugrinic again. If he can get the ball out wide and we can look for something in the box, it could be a chance. It's Joel Monteiro. Monteiro finds my feet. We're trying to turn, play it the way of Emery. Emery now then. We are in the area. Emery, though, can't get the cross in yet. Yes, he can now, though. It's gone over me. Papadopoulos away. As far as Ugrinic. Ugrinic turns, finds me, but I can't turn the defender. It's full time here, and it's back-to-back league defeats for Young Boys, who we're seeing we're not going to have it all our way this season, it seems. The social media part is cool and all, but at the same time, I don't really know how I feel about it, because as a player to turn around and say not my fault after we've said maybe if we played a different tactic we could actually win a derby against FC Lugano, hashtag not my fault, that's not the most professional of things to do. So I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like we should have some choice in what we say. Doesn't seem like we do though, as we are heading straight into the next game. Let's see if we can turn our fortunes around when we take on Servette at their place. Have to admit, I'm struggling a little bit to get in this game. We're half an hour in, well, 35 minutes in. And Young Boys are struggling to get a grip of it as well, as the shot from the edge of the penalty area looked like it was destined for the back of the net. But in the end, it's saved. My hope is that this second half is far better than the first one was, because that was dire as we're chasing back, putting ourselves about here, trying to make something for our team. But at the moment, we've lost it again, and it's Derek who can take them forward, Servette. They were the better of the two sides, caused more problems, had a lot of shots from the edge of the penalty area. A lot of them were blocked or routine saves for the goalkeeper, so there weren't really too much to worry about. But the more times they have those shots from the edge of the penalty area, one of them could end up in a goal. That's a nice ball forwards here. Can we take it even further forwards and just run at Servette and hope that maybe there's something at the end of this? The heavy touch, though, invited the challenge. A lot of space here for Derek. And he'll put a cross in. And Benito, I think, got the last touch. It's a Servette corner. Just looking like we're out of ideas. I mean, look at the shot stat. I've had one, and it was a hopeful shot that nothing came of. Meanwhile, their strikers had 6 to his name. And before I could even get the ball and pass it off, I've already been tackled, and it's just happening so fast. Oh, we've won that ball back nicely as we battle away. Touch nearly took it into a Servette player, though. Here is now Joel Monteiro. Joel Monteiro, I'm trying to give us some space to work with here. I was going to try and control the ball and then shoot. Probably should have just tried to shoot. There's the ball back here. Now the ball does go through. Right-footed effort across goal. It was a hopeful effort, but it's a shot on target. Time just ticking away, and we're looking closer and closer down the barrel of a 0-0 draw, unless Servette can get something late on, or unless we can. But by the way that we have played in these 3 games so far today, alarm bells should be ringing for young boys, because we look a shadow of the team that we saw in the first 3 games of the season. And this could be dangerous here. Servette. Oh, you're joking. It's the 91st minute. It's an awful effort. Palmed back out, straight into the path of waiting arms, essentially. And it's a tap-in. Said we looked like a shadow of the first 3 games. Actually, thinking back to them, it's not as if we dominated them. But we certainly were able to create chances a lot more fluidly than we are doing. And we weren't as bad at giving away chances. Servette have had 15, 16 shots today. As I've said, most of them from the edge of the penalty area. But that one, in which our goalkeeper palmed straight back out, should have been the most routine save of all. Full-time whistle goes. On to the next game. And even though we haven't had the best of results as a team recently, we have been given the Player of the Month award. So those goals that we have, 6 now, seem to have given us the recognition to win the award. I would have liked, though, to have been able to win the games alongside winning that. Because at the moment, 6 games in, 3 wins, 3 defeats. We've not picked up a single point yet in this episode. Champions League draw has been made, and you can see what it looks like. We have got Barcelona at home, Shakhtar Donetsk at home, Celtic at home, Stuttgart at home, and some tricky away tests in there as well. I was about to say, the episode will not end until we win a match, but judging by how we've got on today, we might be here a while. I've only just realised as well, Marzino is 58 overall, starting in goal for us. Is he our best goalkeeper at the club? Surely not. I'll check that after this game. Emery, nice, as we'll turn away and look for the ball back out to Nuerton, who's tried to get round his man. Faber's gone over, won it back off of Nuerton. Can we keep the pressure on them for the moment? The answer is no. St. Gallen play their way out brilliantly. And now Toma. Toma towards Akolo. Akolo finding the ball once more to the left. But it's St. Gallen who are looking dangerous here. And it's a shot! Oh, what a goal! What a goal! I'm stunned. Because, yes, we are not playing well. And yes, we're losing games. But when people are hitting strikes like this, what are you meant to do? That is a rocket into the top corner. All I'm thinking at the moment is, if this is what we're doing in the league, what are we about to see in the Champions League? Because that will surely be a tougher test. And it's just as if we don't know how to play football. I mean, look, there's a huge gap between the midfield and defence that's allowing this to happen. As Akolo will go for goal. It's rebounded straight to the path of Gortler. There's no offside flag. I don't know what to say. We're in episode 2. And the collapse is well and truly real. I'm kind of lost for words now. It was funny, the first game. The second game, that was pretty funny. I was like, aha, you know. Yeah, we'll lose the occasional few games here and there. Then we lost the third one. And we're not even half an hour in here. And it's already 2-0 St. Gallen. Now it's not funny anymore. We need a goal before half-time. We absolutely do. Here is Colley. Colley now inside towards Ugrinic. Ugrinic, this is a good run from him. But then he's met and he's lost it. And we're not going to get that goal before half-time. It is 2-0 at the break. And I'm at a loss for words. Blum, forward. Now then, this is the moment for us to look for a chance here. We go back to Virginius. Virginius now can send it through. I might have to go alone and just try and shrug off the defender here and see if I can make something of this, which we have now done. And cross is waiting. It's Nuerton. Oh my goodness. If that does not sum up today, I don't know what does. How? How have we missed? Lauper. Now Virginius. Virginius forwards. Waiting at the back post. In fact, we've gone to Ogrinic instead. And he can't hit the target. It is a lot better from Young Boys. But we've got to start making the goalkeeper work more. Because we've had a few of these now. I mean, the open goal is the big one. And then there, at least hit the target. Oh, what a turn from Akolo. What a turn to finish as well. But Marzino rather, will save. Newton's back heel has got me away somewhat. Where are the yellow shirts, though, in support, is the question. They now begin to arrive. Abdu, Ugrinic, shots, saved by Ziggy. Chance to put a cross back in. Virginius shifts it, gets it to Lauper. Lauper, it's been found towards myself, and before I can actually get anything done, it's lost out. It's full time here. The 2 goals inside 23 minutes from St. Gallen, enough for the points. But I just honestly cannot believe that miss. Who thought this would be easy? Well, at the moment, it is proving far from, because we make our Champions League debut, potentially next episode, if we play against Aston Villa. In terms of the Super League, though, this is how it looks in the Swiss Super League. We're 8th, 7 games in, 4 defeats to our name, already 10 points behind the league leaders, Zurich. And that, my friends, is actually where we are going to leave today's episode. We are just going to have to write this one off as a bad day in terms of performances, because we cannot have another episode where we lose all 4 games. That just is unacceptable. And you saw in that last one, that chance just sums up how the day has gone for us, really, doesn't it? So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this one. If you have enjoyed it, a like would be greatly appreciated. I'm sorry that we lost all 4. I will try my hardest to win at least 1 game next episode. And that is the ultimate aim, I guess, now. Champions League against Villa. Look forward to that. If we can get 1,000 likes on this episode, I'll try and get another out for you tomorrow. That is the deal. Until next time, stay safe. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Look after each other. I'll see you all again soon. Adios.